Here's Thomas. Pass to Sharp. Here's Vincent, defended by Jones. Vincent can't hit. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the... defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Thomas passes to Sharp. Here's Bazley. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, the stroke on Bazley. His shot keeps getting better. He's turning himself into a real threat.
Pass to Primetime. It's hauled in by Bazley. Oh, it's stolen. Over to the wing. Shot from 12. Yes, on the jumper.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Vincent, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Now here's Bazley. Pass to Thomas. A deep three. Nice D from Vassell.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Bazley misses.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Here's Primetime. Basket's good.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Thomas. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Nets with possession here. It's a 5-point game. And here's Jones. To the inside. Primetime. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Nets have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start.
Quick off the floor and fluid in everything he does. Darius Bazley, that was impressive.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Here's Primetime. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
First team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 6. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. So it's Brooklyn now. After the basket by San Antonio. To the middle. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Vincent passes to Thomas. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's primetime. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Shoots. Again, the Spurs score. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at San Antonio, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Checking out San Antonio, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Here's Thomas. Yet to see a basket. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Brooklyn trailing. Vincent passes to Bazley. Here's Thomas. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Here's Wembanyama. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Vincent. Driving to the basket. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to primetime. Goes up at the stripe. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. 17 points in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Vincent, defended by Jones. Vincent passes to Sharp. Here's Vincent, coming off a 12-point game. 3 on the clock. For 3. Here's Thomas. Drops in the 3.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
And it's the Spurs ball. 10-point lead. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Here's Thomas. Coming off a 31-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Bazley's gotten all but 1 to fall. He's 5 of 6 now. Inside. Back to Jones. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Coming down the home stretch here, almost to the finish line, Doris. Truly an exciting part of the year.
Well, exciting for us, BA, but it can be a bit anxiety-producing for some of these teams depending on where your team sits. This could be one of the most uncomfortable portions of the season. Are you in the playoffs? Do you have to go to the play-in? Do you like your matchup? There's a lot of questions at this time of year.
Branham's checked in for Wembanyama. And the Nets also making a change. Robinson, he's checked in for Bridges. Spurs on D. It's a 14-point game. Baisley passes to Thomas. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Vincent. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Baisley. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
To the paint. Primetime passes to Jones. Rebound Brooklyn.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Gabe Vincent. At the line for one.
A different look for San Antonio. Massey, he's checked in for Johnson, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Vassell. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Sharp. Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim. And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. Thomas misses.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Count it. Primetime's got 24.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Vincent. Down low. Here's Bates Diop. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
The shot. That's good. 26 points for them.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pass to Sharp.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Here's Thomas, defended by Jones. Bates Diop. That three's off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Outside Jones. To the middle. Here's prime time. And no good, trying to use the glass. Well, the Nets shooting 41% from the field so far. Robinson passes to Thomas. Bates Diop on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Jones, the pass to Branham. Back to Jones. To the inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fires the three. Thomas misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Outside Jones. There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Bassey, the pass to primetime. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Vincent. Pass to Thomas. The three. Sinks it from distance. Thomas has got 6 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Load management. Some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Sharp. Darius Bazley is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Robinson in at the 2.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Vassell, he's checked in for Branham.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Bazley outside. Wide open look. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Vincent, following the bucket by the Spurs. Robinson, tipped. Now Wembanyama. He had 28 points in the win against Detroit.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Brooklyn with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Bazley outside. They set a pick. Back to Sharp. Shoots from the right block. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Bazley, good. Bazley's got 17.
Assertive play by Darius Bazley. They move the ball, they find them in a catch-and-shoot situation, and he knocks it down.
From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Bridges. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Vincent. Bridges outside. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper. He's got 10.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Here's prime time. He can't get that one to fall. From deep. Vincent can't hit. San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's prime time. He's guarded by Bridges, and it's in there.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Here's Vincent. Pass to Thomas. Here's Bazley. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Jones finds Vassell. Here's prime time. The rebound by the Nets. Bazley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Thomas. Sharp passes to Vincent. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wembanyama with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Bazley. Takes the 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Robinson passes to Bazley. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, huge night for Darius Bazley. A big-time, big-man prospect who continues to impress.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The Spurs making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Bridges is checked in. San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 17. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. Good! That's another bucket!
Not too many players have punished NBA defenses like he has.
And he continues to do it on a regular basis. He now stands at 4th in career 40-point games.
His ability to adapt to any situation is most impressive. Only the greats like Jordan, Kobe, and Chamberlain have gotten to 40 points more often.
Here's Bazley. Tries again. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for San Antonio, number 11, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Vincent. 58 seconds left to play in the half. Bazley passes to Vincent. There's a screen. Here's Thomas. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Primetime. Good on the 13-footer. Primetime's got 44.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Vincent. And here's Bazley. It's Bridges on the wing, covered by Johnson. Here's Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vincent. No good with the triple. Here's Primetime. Driving in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's San Antonio with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well,
their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas. Thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys, even you, Ernie.
And switching things up just a bit, thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Nets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's prime time in at the 4. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Pass to Thomas. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Now here's Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Primetime. And a nice finish on the layup. Primetime's got 48.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Here's Vincent. And he's going for the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, an athletic jam by Bridges, going up high.
Inside. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
To the paint. Here's Primetime. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Vincent. Pass to Thomas. There's a screen. Baisley with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Vassell with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Primetime. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 25.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Sharp. To the middle. Here's Baisley. It's deflected. And they recover it. Bridges misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. To the inside. Primetime. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Baisley outside from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Primetime. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Sharp. To the paint. Here's Baisley. And that one is stuffed right through.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Jones, the pass to Primetime. And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Sharp. Baisley outside. Now Bridges launches it. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, when I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels, but people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong. Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 11 in this 3rd quarter. Thomas passes to Vincent. Going inside. Out to Bridges. Here's Vincent. Bridges, a screen on Wembanyama. Just 3 to shoot. Vincent can't hit. Now here's Johnson. Vassell outside. And Baisley over to help. Here's Wembanyama. Brooklyn with the board. Baisley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Jones. And that one drops. Jones has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Sharp. Back to Vincent. Stolen by Jones. Johnson for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
6 on the shot clock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Baisley's got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Yep, that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Nets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this 2nd half. Pass to Sharp. And here's Baisley. Puts up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Baisley's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Vincent. Down low. Here's Sharp. When they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Jones, the pass to Primetime. And good! There's another!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. The Nets have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Vincent passes to Thomas. Baisley, left side. And there it is for him. Baisley's got 33.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Pass to Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Primetime. And yes! Another basket!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Vincent passes to Thomas. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Vincent passes to Thomas. Fires high post. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Primetime. Hits yet again. Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Vincent, defended by Jones. Bridges against Johnson. Bridges, right side. Pass to Thomas. Fires the three. Good D by Wembanyama.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Vincent. It's Sharp on the wing. They need this. The rebound by the Spurs.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Vassell. To the paint. Here's Primetime. Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Thomas. 6 points for him. And the Nets miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Thomas. After the basket by San Antonio. Shoots over Vassell.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Count that bucket. Jones has got 6 points.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man. And as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Bazley. Here's Vincent. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Wembanyama from 15 feet away. Vincent grabs a miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Bazley. 33 points for him.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock from the game clock. And prime time gets it to go.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Vassell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas. At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. Vassell passes to Primetime. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
And he's going to get called there for the... The technical foul hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
That's good from Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We'll make substitutions. On the floor for the Nets, Mikal Bridges is out there with Darius Bazley. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then there's Sharp. And it's Vincent in at the point. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. You rack up all those frequent flyer miles, Doris, covering games all around the NBA. So do you have a favorite city?
BA, I would start with, it's been an honor to have covered games in all 30 NBA cities. I think what I'm most curious about is expansion. Do we go back to Seattle? Is there a team eventually in Las Vegas? These are exciting cities perhaps on my horizon. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's primetime, and he jams it home with authority.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Vincent passes to Sharp. And here's Bridges. Here's Bazley. No good on the 3. To the inside. Here's primetime. And there's another one for the Spurs.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Vincent. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. Back to Bazley. It's Bridges on the wing. From behind the arc.
Nets foul. Day'Ron Sharp. 4th personal foul.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Champagnie. Down low. He got it again! Sensational!
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Spurs have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Prime time. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players. Doris, the And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior. Team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Let's talk about Scottie Pippen, who's always been a difficult player to place in the pantheon. Now, of all people on my GOAT list, he's the only one who was clearly the second best player on his team throughout his prime. But how much does that really matter when he was second best to Michael Jordan? Here's what MJ had to say about it. I didn't win without Scottie Pippen. And that's why I consider him my best teammate of all time. Whenever they speak Michael Jordan, they should speak Scottie Pippen. Let that sink in. Without Scottie Pippen, there may not be a Michael Jordan, not the one we know of as the GOAT anyway. That's how crucial he was to the Bulls three-peating not once, but twice. He played ferocious, versatile defense, making 10 all-defensive teams. He ran the floor as well as anybody ever has and did everything the team asked him to do, making 7 all-star teams and 7 all-NBA teams in the process. He may not be the GOAT, but he was incredible, and MP passing him on my list is an awesome achievement.
Should we pick up something? Good game, MP.
This team? Yeah. That suit? Yeah. In this arena? Yeah.
How's your dog doing?
He's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember my dog was at that stage. Never a bad decision. What's your go-to activity?
Well, I've been doing a bit of skimboarding lately.
Oh, I love a day at the beach.
Let's go, MP! That's how you do it.
Let's go, MP! I have a feeling you're going to earn a lot of fans tonight.
Lock in. It's game time.